Alright, welcome everyone. Another video. This one is to help you figure out what are the tools you will need as a course creator to get the job done, and what are the tools that I am using today, and I want to share that with you to hopefully help you. Obviously there are tons of tools you can use, and sometimes you can get stuck in the analysis paralysis and where do I get started? There's so much technology here. What should I do? So I want to help you cut that in short and also hopefully show you one platform that takes care of most of it. But let's start with the first one is obviously course creation. So where do you want to create and host your courses? Now this won't apply to you if you're using Udemy, because Udemy has their own social marketing platform and course creation platform, course hosting platform. So this is more for someone who wants to get started on their own, step away from Udemy and start making some real money, because Udemy is what, 10-20 bucks a course. It's useless according to me. The only time I use Udemy is to put some free courses on there and then drive those people to my actual sales page on my courses, where I can sell them at a higher price, what the market is demanding, versus a $10-20 course, which it's not going to help me retire. So course creation platforms, obviously there's three major ones here. Let's start with this one, Teachable. So let's go open right here. So I have three tabs open here. The first one I want to talk about is Teachable. You guys have heard about this. If you haven't, so check it out, teachable.com/pricing. Let's go to the monthly plans. This is going to set you back $39 a month. But what does that $39 a month include? Here are all the features that you will need to get started right off the bat for more than 10 students. If you have less than 10 students a month, then you can go on their free plan, but that's kind of limited, right? You can't sell to more than 10 people. So let's go with their basic plan. That's $39 a month, and that includes all of the base features, and on top of the base features you have all these other features listed right here. That's included. A great platform if you're just starting out and you don't want to deal with too much technology. You can definitely put your eggs in the Teachable basket, and they have a good social community in their Facebook group. I have not heard great things about their support team. I personally had created a ticket once and it was resolved quickly, but most people have to reach out to support multiple times is what I've heard in their Facebook group, so definitely check them out. The next one, a contender to Teachable, is Thinkific. Thinkific is a little more pricier than Teachable, but their course builder or their landing page builder, where you're going to host, where people are going to come and see your course, is a little more robust than Teachable. So that's why I think they have that $10 price difference. And then they all of their stuff is listed here, what you get for the $49 a month. I am writing a blog comparing Teachable and Thinkific to show you side by side what's better in each of those platforms. So you have Teachable, you have Thinkific, and you have my favorite, which is New Zenler. I have talked about this before. I will continue to beat the drum on this one. This is the cheapest of the all and has the most features. So again, let's break this down. 337 divided by 12, you're spending about $28 a month. The catch, of course, is that you have to pay upfront for the entire year. But if you're seeing this video when beta pricing is still going on, that means you have locked yourself into the $337 a year, for which you're going to get 3 sites, not just one site. You're going to get 3 different schools that you can use for different purposes. And that's all included if you are part of the beta group for $28 a month. No brainer. It has all the features that Teachable and Thinkific has, and on top of that it has more features, which is marketing funnels, monthly emails, monthly lead collection. I mentioned 3 custom domains. You can have multiple site admins, and their drag and drop feature is just awesome. If you've seen my video on hopefully you have seen my video on how to use New Zenler and my review on it. If you haven't, please check it out on my YouTube channel, or you can go to getnzlr.com/review and you'll get to see the entire review of how I use New Zenler, and hopefully you can too. So that's step 1. You've figured out a platform where you're going to create and host your courses. When I say create and host, what does that mean? It means you're going to upload your videos to this platform. You are going to enroll students in this platform, and this is where all your students will come to congregate and learn whatever it is you're teaching. One thing that brings me to a point is Teachable or Thinkific do not have a community, whereas Zenler is building an inbuilt community, so you can have students use a discussion board and talk about a particular topic. And I don't know the number of communities, but you get more than one community. So for each course you can have its own community, and that's coming. Today is September 16th 2019 when I'm recording this. By the time you see this, that might already be a core feature of New Zenler. So now that you've figured out where you're going to host your course, we go to step 2. So let's go back here. I have little window open here in my Trello. Step 2 is email marketing platform. You've built your course. Now you want to promote it, right? You want to use an email marketing platform where you can promote your course. So let's talk about that. What email marketing platforms I have used, and based on my experience, what are some of those that you can use. Now there's again tons of them out there to choose from, so don't get confused. Just get started, and then from there see which one is working better for you. Obviously it's a pain to change email platforms from one to another, but I don't want you to get stuck in on step 1 of not even starting, right? So pick a platform, start using it, use it for 4-6 months and see how it's working for you, and as you grow you move to a different platform. So let's see what we have for email marketing platforms here. I am going to go to my Windows Manager for email marketing platforms. My personal favorite that I'm using currently is MailerLite, and MailerLite does everything that I needed to do. I was stepping away from MailChimp, and MailerLite, I went with it because it was a little less pricier than the next one I'm going to show you. So for MailerLite, you get up to 1,000 subscribers is free, and to those 1,000 subscribers you can send 12,000 emails a month. What does that break down to? That breaks down to 12 emails a month, which is about 2-3 a week. So 3 emails a week, which is kind of a lot, sending someone 3 emails a week. We usually do 1-2 emails a week, if that. I don't know about your situation. So as you grow, obviously they will charge you a little bit more. I'm currently at the $15 plan because I have more than 1,000 subscribers. I have about 1,800 subscribers, somewhere around that range, and I'm paying $15 a month and unlimited emails. You can send as many as you want. So this is definitely a recommended solution from me, and they have a cool builder and like an automation studio builder where you can put conditions that if someone opens an email, then send them down this path. If they don't open an email, send them down this path. The next one, which I used to use and I kind of stopped using it, this one is for a little more advanced users. It's called right here, ActiveCampaign. Now ActiveCampaign is great. It's super robust, and you can do a lot of things with ActiveCampaign. The only thing is I didn't need it. I didn't need a complex workflow, so I stepped away from ActiveCampaign, but I was on their light plan, which is $9 a month. I think you can, so if you switch it to monthly, it's $15 a month. And let's say you have about 2,500 subscribers, you're looking at about $49 a month, compared to MailerLite, where 2,500 subscribers is still at $15 a month. So it really depends on how complex you want to be. If you're doing super complex stuff, maybe you look into ActiveCampaign. The third one that I recently started trying out for my Get Zenler website is Zoho Campaigns. So Zoho Campaigns has a free version for, I think if you're a solopreneur, it has a free version. And let's go down to their pricing. Let's see. So if you go down to zoho.com/campaigns/comparison, you can come down to solopreneurs. And for those solopreneurs, you can look at the pricing right here. So for solopreneurs, it's free. So I'm on their free plan, and then you get to upgrade to get some of the features. And you also have a limit on the free plan on how many subscribers you can have. So this isn't showing me. It might be because I am logged in. I'm going to go in incognito and see based on your subscribers, right? So if let's go to subscriber based plan instead of email based plan, and let's say we are at 2,500 subscribers. You're paying about $25 a month. Again, it's not that huge of a deal. If I go back here, go to my account, let's see how many. I'm pretty sure you get free emails in here. So let me see if I can find that. Zoho has a ton of stuff. So right now I'm on the free plan with 200 2,000 subscribers on my free plan, and that's the solopreneur plan. I can of course upgrade if I wanted to, and the upgrade option not only gives you more subscribers, but it also gives you some additional tools that you don't have access to out of the box. So definitely a big contender. So let's say I want to upgrade based on subscribers. I go to 2,500. Here's my cost, $25 a month. You're paying roughly 10 cents a subscriber. I think I'm bad at math. So 25, oops, the other way around. A penny a subscriber. That's nothing. So check it out. These are the three that I recommend: Zoho, ActiveCampaign, and MailerLite. Out of those three, hopefully one worked for you. If you're on MailChimp, good for you. If you're on Drip, that's good too. There are again so many out there. Pick one that works for you, stick to it for a while, and then if it's not working for you, move on to the next one. That's the beauty of online course creation. We are always evolving. So that's it for email marketing platforms. Let's move on through the list to the third one, which is social. Social media, as you know, I don't need to preach you about this, is huge, right? And hopefully you're using the platform that works best for you. Now, what I mean by that is, I don't want you to think that you have to use each and every social media platform out there to be successful, because that's impossible. You cannot use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Quora all at the same time. You have to pick and choose where your target audience is hanging out and go use that platform. So I'm not going to dive into which social media platform to use, because that's for you to decide. What I want to tell you is some of the add-ons you can use for your social media platform to make your life easy. So for that, we're going to go to window number 5 here. And when I say add-ons, I mean automations. Social media marketing is great. It's a necessary evil, but we cannot, as course creators, as solopreneurs, we cannot be everywhere at one time. And that's why you have tools like Hootsuite, Buffer, and Social Bee. These are the three I'm going to show you today. These tools help you automate some of that pain of social media posting. Now be careful when you're using automation tools, because sometimes it will show on your feed posted via Buffer or posted via Hootsuite. And if your audience starts seeing that, and if your audience is at a smart level, right? Because we have all sorts of different audience in Facebook, you don't want them to feel that you have done this once, put in all the work one day, and you're never checking your accounts again. So make sure you are doing a blend of automation and live social media posting too. Maybe put out a chunk of a day, maybe like 15 minutes a day, where you're going to do some posting on your channels that are working for you. Again, not all social media channels, but the ones that work for you. So Hootsuite is one of them. $29 a month. You get 10 social profiles. What is 10 social profiles? So let's say you have a Twitter account, a LinkedIn account, a Instagram account, a Facebook account, a Facebook page, and maybe another social media account. Each one of those counts as a profile. So if you have 2 Twitter accounts, 2 Instagram accounts, that's going to be 4 social profiles. So you get up to 10 social profiles here, and you obviously get automated post scheduling, where you schedule your post once and it automatically does it on a schedule. The other one, which is really popular for online social media posting, is Buffer. Buffer has different plans. So you have published plan, then you have a reply plan, and then you have an analyze plan. I'm going to stick to the published one, where you're doing the same thing like Hootsuite. You're publishing to your social media networks through an automation tool. Here you get only 8 social accounts, but it's almost half the price of Hootsuite. And this one is, I can tell you, more popular than Hootsuite. And you get 100 scheduled posts a month, and then 1 user. And then the third one that I've started using, because this was an AppSumo deal, is Social Bee. Social Bee is $19 a month, so it's kind of like a little more than Buffer, but a little less than Hootsuite. So again, pick and choose the one that works best for you. What do you get for $19 a month? You get 5 social profiles, and you get about 1,000 posts per category. So look into each one of these, see which one works best for you, and I'm going to have links to all of these in the description below. And yeah, try them out, and definitely recommend a social media platform and automation platform that's going to help you make your life easier, so you can be at more places at once. All right, so let's keep moving along here. The next one we're going to talk about is project management platform. And let me just enlarge the screen. So project management platform, this is where you can either use an Excel file, or you can use a lightweight CRM like Trello, or you can go into a heavyweight CRM like Zoho. And why you want to do this is you want to manage everything in one single place. And that's where Trello comes in. The other one that I've seen people use a lot is Airtable. Trello is free. I've been using it for a while. I even have a course on how to use Trello. And if you're part of my affiliate sign up bonus plan, then you already have access to how to use Trello. I'm not going to teach you how to use Trello, but have a plan in place to use a platform that lets you put everything in one place. So you go there to do everything. And what do I mean by that? So right now I'm writing this blog post and creating a video on 5 tools you'll need to create an online course. And I've labeled it as in progress. And Trello has a Kanban system where everything is listed out in these lists, and you can drop things from one list to another. So for example, if I have this blog here and I've published it, I'm going to move it from here to here. And it's a very simple user interface. They have an accompanying app, and like I mentioned, it's free. Doesn't get better than this, and you can do a ton with Trello. This is just scratching the surface. They have power-ups, they have Chrome extensions that you can use, and it's just a learning curve, right? What works best for you. If you're comfortable with using Excel and just having tabs open in an Excel file for each and every one of your activities, more power to you, go for it. But make sure you have something in place so you can track and keep all that data in one place, instead of having something in Word, in Excel, in an email. That can get confusing and you're not going to be productive. So Trello is my go-to one. The other one I mentioned is airtable.com. There's also notion.so, I think. So notion.so, and these all have similar functionalities. Notion is also like an all-in-one workplace. You can see here, the cool thing I like about Notion is you can create almost like an internal Wikipedia using Notion. Now Notion is also free, but the free amount is limited to 1,000 block storage. But from what I understand, that's going to take you a while to hit that storage. So I definitely encourage you to check it out. You can also go to their personal plan, which is just $4 a month, so it's a no-brainer. Airtable I think is a little pricier than that, but Airtable is also a lightweight CRM. So again, you can be on their free plan, or you can go to the plus, which is $10 a month. So check out these 3 options. In Airtable, I can quickly show you a few templates. So let's say we're talking about blogging, so that's going to be a content calendar. I can show you what that content calendar looks like. You can almost play with this live, even though this is a demo. So I can just click here. It's going to bring me to an actual table that they have created, and I can make changes here live just to see how it works. So if I can change this, I can see what the status is. So it's right now the status is in plan. I can filter this. I can add groups. I can see if there are any hidden fields. So this is a very robust platform for free. And it comes down to the learning curve. I've looked at Airtable, I've looked at Notion, but I stick to Trello because that's what I know, and I don't want to learn another piece of software right now in my life. I feel like I have learned so many different pieces of software to begin with. So, and that's the goal of this video, is to help you cut your learning curve in short, hopefully in half, by showing you only a few tools that you need to get the job done, to produce your course and to get it online. So let's keep moving here. The next one I wanted to show you here is screen recording software, and this is the final thing you're going to need. Of course, when I say screen recording software, that goes with an assumption that you already have a computer, you already have a webcam if you want to record your face, or a camera, maybe a professional camera, and you have an audio setup. Now the audio setup doesn't have to be anything elaborate. You could have something as simple as recording from your phone and using a lav mic, which is a lavalier mic, short for LAV, lav mic with your phone to record your video. But maybe if you are building an online course, it could be something where you want to record your computer screen. Not necessarily. You could be building a course about how to grow microgreens, in which case you don't need to show your screen. You just need to show you growing the crops. But if you do need to show your screen, there are some screen recording softwares that can help you. And let me show you what are my go-to screen recording softwares for that. So let's go back to our Windows Manager here. And depending on your operating system, I'm going to make a couple of different suggestions. So if you are using a Mac, then Screenflow is going to be my first recommendation. I love Screenflow. I've used it on Mac, and Screenflow, the latest version, is just awesome. However, I have a 2012 MacBook Air. It's not the fastest machine, so I had to recently upgrade to a Windows computer, and I got a good deal on a gaming desktop. But this was a great deal for me. So the problem was I couldn't transfer my Screenflow license from my Mac to my Windows. So I've been playing around with different recording softwares on Windows, and here's what I've settled with. If I want to do some advanced effects and stuff like that, I bought annual membership to Filmora. So Filmora is $60 a year, and that's the one that I got into. And for that $60 a year, you can see all these different features. You can also go to $40 a year, and that's going to, I really wasn't sure what the difference was between the 60 and the 40. So I just went with the middle of the road here. But you can definitely go with the $40 a year. But when I got Filmora, I realized that if I'm recording my webcam video, I'm unable to split the video feed from the screen feed, and I wanted to have that functionality. So I had to get a second license for screencast-o-matic. Now I went with the cheapest one, which is $1.50 a month. Right now this video is being recorded on Screencast-o-matic and is also going to be edited in Screencast-o-matic, and I love it. It's got all the features I need. But if you want some advanced features, I would recommend Filmora. If you want to go really all in and have something to comparable for ScreenFlow, then Camtasia is your go-to screen recording option for online course creators. So check out all these options. Again, I'll have links to all of these in the description below. Hopefully you got a lot out of this. If you have any other comments or suggestions, feel free to mention them below the video. And thank you for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, and comment. And I will see you on the flip side.